relief for people all across the state the next time we are hit with a big storm. Today, Governor Malloy assigned a permanent group to deal with storm resiliency. It's going to help strengthen our state's response during tropical storms, hurricanes, flooding, extreme winds, really basically any weather you can think of.
Yeah, it's a big relief to people who have really suffered during bad weather in the past. All new tonight here on News 8 at 5:30. We're digging into what this means for communities all over our state, especially the ones on the shoreline who seem to really be hit. It was just yesterday that spots along the shoreline were impacted by that strong storm that came through. Coastal flooding coming up to the license plates on some cars here like this one, even getting into houses too. News 8's Tina Detel live for us in New London tonight to show us how this new council should help. Tina?
You know, as you know, this actual group has been in place for a couple of years now, and it has shown to be pretty effective in getting different state agencies to work together. And some say that is what is needed to better prepare for these storms. When these rains flooded Bank Street in New London last month, a lot of the water flowed right into the Seehund restaurant. Owner Kyle Hurst says that 100-year event and last winter's record snowfall show action needs to be taken.
There are definitely serious threats, I think, not only to businesses but to residents as well.
On Thursday, Governor Malloy signed an executive order establishing a state council on storm resiliency. He says the current working group we have among our state agencies has improved communication and planning while maximizing state resources. By making this group permanent, we can ensure that a formal, structured body exists to respond quickly and efficiently in the future in order to protect critical infrastructure systems.
With the possibility, and my belief, a very real possibility and the very real likelihood of things like this occurring more frequently and even more severe in the future, that I think that this is absolutely something that needs to be in place.
Hearst spent $2,200 to dry out this carpeted dining room after the flash flood. Dinner is once again served in this back dining room, and Hearst is hoping it won't be interrupted again. He looks at any changes the council will make as sort of an insurance policy. He says possible decisions which may affect land use or zoning could cost money up front.
That might be a hard sell because people don't like anything that's going to cost them money.
But he says it's worth the money to better prepare the state and communities like East Haven, which have seen the wrath of these recent storms. Yesterday's rains flooding some of the same streets.
I mean, those disasters are going to be incredibly more expensive.
Now, as Hearst points out, many will disagree with what is exactly causing this increase in severe weather. But the fact that it's here, he says that most will agree that it's best to work together to find ways to minimize any damage. We're live in New London. Tina Detel, News 8.